I'm Leah. Welcome back.
And we're here on day 3 of our Get Up and Go yoga program for January.
So hopefully you're going to join us for the whole of the 30 days of this challenge. And I'm glad that you're still with us on day 3.
Okay, we're starting in Adho Mukha Virasana, so just have a little look. Leo's demonstrating, the big toes go together, you stay down on your mat, sit on your heels and extend your body forward. Take a nice deep inhalation and extend the arms forward, reaching back with the back of the pelvis and seeing that from the extension through the front body, you're also getting the action in the back body, shoulder blades towards the back of the pelvis towards the glutes, and round down with the buttocks onto the heels. Take a few deep inhalations. So we're preparing for Adho Mukha Svanasana now. So Adho Mukha Svanasana, dog head down. Look forward as you come into it, tuck your toes under and extend up. Reaching up through the body, so grounding down strongly into the palms, reaching up through the upper arms into the armpits and lengthen the side waist. Still keep the abdomen moving towards the spine and reach with those legs back nicely. One, push back strongly, open the backs of the knees, open the soles of the feet, and eventually when everything becomes really nice and elongated in the legs, all those muscle fibers, you'll be able to reach the heels down eventually. That may not happen from day 1, but I'll work on those ankle hinges and those leg muscles. Okay, we come for Uttanasana, step or jump the legs towards the hands. So you see here, Leo is going to jump, but you can step if you've got stiff hips, don't worry about it. These classes are for beginners and people who are new to yoga. So when you come into this, it's always an option. You practice yoga because there's stiffness in the body, and it's particularly the asana, and that you want to get a little bit more mobile. So extend through the side waist, look forward. If you're a bit stiff, then you put your hands onto your thighs, your shins, or onto a couple of bricks, yoga bricks if you've got them handy. All right, from here, look forward, and we're going to come for Utkatasana. So soften your abdomen, draw the abdomen towards the spine, lengthen through the pelvis towards the legs, and reach those arms above the ears, and reach in Utkatasana. This is like a chair pose, as if you're going to sit back onto a chair. Lift your sternum chest, be there for a moment or two. Lower abdomen directly towards the back of the spine. Take a breath in and come up, extending up. Keep the arms extending up because you're going to come straight back down for Uttanasana. Controlled. Remember, if your hamstrings, thighs are a little bit stiff, then you come halfway. Or you put your hands onto the shins or a couple of yoga bricks. Okay. Now placing your hands down, and notice with Leo, she's got the legs nice and straight. Sometimes when you put your hands down to the floor, your legs are a bit like this, slightly bent. Don't worry about that. They will iron out eventually. Once you practice and keep the consistency with your practice, your leg fibers will grow and extend. Okay, so flattening your palms, you can come back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, dog head down. So be aware of this action, either jump or step the legs back. Good. Go on extending, soft inhalation, soft exhalation, and again, as before, you're going to see that you ground down into the palms, lengthen from the front body all the way to the back body, reaching into those back legs. Take a few breaths in this pose, look forward. We're coming for Uttanasana again, bend the knees and bring the feet towards the hands. Be in this position, look forward. Lift your abdomen, look forward, extend. Good, and you could see there that Leo is showing you the different options. So if the hamstrings are stiff, then of course you put your hands onto some yoga bricks, or to your shins, or to your thighs, depending on where you are with that action. Okay, taking a breath in now, and coming into Tadasana. So you're going to come up Draw the abdomen in and stand in a nice Tadasana and just be there for a few moments. Be aware of your breath. Be aware of the opening of your chest. So observe your body from the base, taking the weight deeply towards the back of the heels so that you get an action on the legs. Eventually the weight will be even, but at this stage you need to activate those legs, pull up all four corners of the knees and lift your thighs up. Okay, so we're going to come from the lateral action Trikonasana, so stand in the centre of your mat. We have to do this.
Stand in front of you.
Okay, so if you've watched some of our videos before, you'll recognise Trikonasana triangle pose. So fingers to the centre of the chest and jump legs nice and wide. Extend into your fingers, lift your sternum chest up nicely. Pull up the kneecaps of thighs. Okay, you're going to turn to your right side, so turn your left foot in, whole of your right foot and leg out. Remember what we've said before, you're going to be sharp on the outer foot bone, that's got to go down really strongly. Reaching into the back body, whole of the left chest needs to go to the left side, lift up nicely and then go over into Trikonasana. Good. So see that you don't drop onto this hip, you're going to keep the lift with the front pelvic rim and just take a few breaths when you're in this position. Soft inhalation, soft exhalation. Remembering to stand back into that back leg firmly. The inner thigh also needs to have a direction into the bone. So you've got to think of those muscles moving in towards the bone side. To come out of the pose, you're going to see that you lift through the abdomen and come up out of the action. Come back to the lateral, turn the feet to face forward, and just be there for a few moments. Keep the arms in this position. So we're going to go to your left side now. Turn your right foot in and the whole of your left foot and leg out. And again, you're going to pull up those legs, lift up out of your pelvis, and again, see that we're getting this action now. Being sharp in the outer foot bone. A good way to get that action is to put the heel to the wall. So if you've got a hand skirting, then you can put the edge of the heel bone to the wall, lifting the sternum chest. The whole of your right chest needs to move towards the right side. Now, lift up and extend over into Trikonasana. Good. See that you're extending the top arm up, the bottom arm down. So you've got to reach those arms away from one another, as well as keeping the attention and the weight into that back foot bone. Just be there for a few moments. Soft inhalation, soft exhalation. Okay, so I'm going to come out of the action now. Take a breath in, coming out, turning the feet to face forward. Bring the legs together. Good. Standing Tadasana. So we're coming for Prasarita Padottanasana now. So this is an extended wide leg forward bending action. So Leo's going to take her legs nice and wide, taking the action with the legs quite sharply away from one another. Again, the sharp action in the outer foot bone. Both sides lift up through the pelvis. Now putting your hands onto the hips and roll your shoulders back and down. So when you come forward, come with a concave spine. Extend looking up. Don't look down, otherwise the chest will go down. So pulling those legs up really strongly, lifting the abdomen nicely, and then when you come halfway, you take the hands down underneath the shoulders, looking forward. So go and see that you move those shoulder blades deeply back towards the back waist, and see that you lift the backs of the legs, front of the thighs, be there for a few moments. Okay, so this is the preparation stage of Prasarita Padottanasana. We're going any further than this in this pose today. So go and see that you reach through the collarbones. To come out of the pose, some of you will be able to just keep the action in the legs, sharpen the action on the outer foot bone, so put your hands onto the pelvis. But that may be quite challenging for some of you, and you may need to pivot your legs in a little bit, like this, and then come up. And bring the legs completely together. Okay, so we're coming down to the floor work for Adho Mukha Virasana again. So we're coming towards the end of our sequencing now. So remember to extend back onto your heels for your Adho Mukha Virasana. It's the first day you're joining us today. Then we have practiced this before for some of you regulars. So draw your abdomen deeply towards the spine and extend the arms forward and just take a few soft inhalations and exhalations. Just releasing the forehead down, being in this position. And again, if the forehead doesn't reach the floor, then you can put a cushion underneath your head, forehead, or you can put the brick underneath your forehead, wherever you are. Don't let it just hang there, because otherwise it can be a little bit, can create a little bit of tension in the neck. You can see here, Leo's giving you that demonstration. That's great. So again, you can stay in this pose for as long as you wish to. This is one of our last poses. When you come out of your Adho Mukha Virasana, then do come into Sukhasana for a few moments.
And if you need to have height to sit on in your Sukhasana simple cross legs, you can see I'm using a yoga brick here. Lynn doesn't need any height, she's got lovely flexible hips, me not so much. So you can use a folded blanket if you haven't got any yoga equipment, or a couple of folded towels.
Thank you for watching. We look forward to seeing you for day 4 tomorrow.
Namaste.
Namaste.